Hello, beautiful beings. My name is Quavier. I'm the creator of Juju Time, and I have for us today an oracle message. Oh, it's already starting. So in this message, I called upon those that are meant to watch this video, listen to it. I called upon your higher selves, your guides, to deliver the message that you need to hear at this moment, okay? So the first card is the Queen of Diamonds. That one's been showing up quite a bit. Okay, Queen of Diamonds, the Nine of Clubs. Nine of Clubs and the Five of Diamonds. Alrighty, so immediately I began to feel that those watching this video right now, you have been on quite a journey, it seems like. It seems like you've been on quite a journey. Many of you are rediscovering your power and rediscovering it by, well, for some of you, rediscovering it by tapping into your inner child, but also rediscovering it by tapping into your abundance and that knowing of what you deserve. So first and foremost, your guides are proud that you have gotten to this point where you are realizing that you have magic. That you have magic, and you're tapping into this internal, it feels like you're tapping into this deep internal shadow work is another thing that's been coming that I'm hearing. Shadow work, or even just connecting your connecting yourselves back together. That's what it seems like. Connecting yourselves back together. And the message here is that as you have continued to go down this path, as you have continued to tap into your own magic, your own abundance, your own youthfulness again, tapping into that, even tapping into what makes you feel good. Your guides would like you to continue down that journey, continue on that path, because that path is where you get your messages. That's the path that you get your messages on what to do next. Yeah, there's a question that is coming up of, okay, like what's next, you know? There are some that are worrying, you know, that you're going down this path, but there's still that worry. Know that when you worry, you suffer twice. Okay. And the card that came out was work through your fears. Yeah. So that would be the message for that. With those that are bringing up these worries, work through your fears. Right now, your fears are anchoring you, and you're being asked to have strength. You're being asked to have strength and to remember that as above, so below. That's what I keep, but that's, Oh, okay. As within. So what's going on within will be manifesting its way out. All right. So you've started the journey. So there are some of you that have started the journey for sure. You started the journey, and now you're being asked to continue on having that strength, to continue going down this path, because that is where you're going to be tapping into something very primal, something very fresh, something very new, something that is going to assist you with confronting the things that are causing you fear, and then, of course, unanchoring you from those fears, so that way you can continue on into the next steps of your journey. Now, for the others you've accepted this primal instinct within yourself. You have found, or at least beginning to understand, this magic that is within you, that it's connected to your childhood. And you are gaining that strength. You're gaining, too many. You're gaining that strength within yourself to continue on this road, because you find that this road that you're on is very, very healing. The message, okay, the card that came out for you guys is you and your loved ones are safe. And I want to point out that both of these cards here are new moon cards. Both of these cards are new moon cards. So those watching this video, you are ready for that manifestation. You are ready to confront, and it's, yeah, new moon Scorpio, new moon Cancer. So we got two beings here that are, that, you know, that immediately when I saw those two images, I was given the image of like warrior ready. I don't look at astrology perhaps the same as everyone else, but I'm pretty sure people have their opinions on Cancers and Scorpios, etc. But the one thing they have in common is that they both have claws. They both have claws, so technically they are both warrior ready. So those that are working through these fears, know that you do have the strength and you are ready. Make sure you're not attacking the wrong thing. Okay, make sure you're not attacking yourself. Make sure you're not attacking the wrong people. And for the others, you and your loved ones are safe. All right. You going down this path, there is this sense and feeling as though you may feel like you abandoned someone, or you abandoned someone, like you left them behind, or perhaps you abandoned yourself in a way, like you are putting on this armor of like, I am going to be strong, and like that version of me, like forget you, like you no longer, like I'm done with this version of me. But the thing is that that version of you is still you, and that version of you is still needing to be healed. Okay, so it's realizing that oh, too many. Okay, let me finish my thought. Okay, so it is, on one hand, it's you recognizing within yourself, like, hey, this aspect of me that may have caused me trouble, may, like, whatever it is, it's still an aspect of you. It's still an aspect of you, and that aspect of you is needing some sort of safety, some sort of loving gentleness. All right? That you don't need to abandon that aspect of you. That's not, when you are approaching shadow work, yes, it does give you this inner strength and this inner power that you're like, yes, like it just sort of awakens something inside of you. Well, if you aren't doing shadow work, get on it. But I feel like those that are watching this video, you've been on a journey, as I said, and it's been a deep internal journey. This is internally. This is all internal. But you don't need to leave that aspect behind. The sense of becoming whole, you know, even as the new moon starts to go through its changes and shift into the full moon, right? It still needs to accept itself as a whole. So tap into that aspect of you that you feel like you've left behind, and know that you are, and let that aspect of you know that it is safe, that you are going to protect it, that you're no longer going to be attacking it, that it's safe, it's loved. That is at its core the essence of being whole, accepting yourself fully. All right, the card that came out here is Prosperity, and it says, as this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. Prosperity. Well, that is lovely. Prosperity comes in many, see, now I feel like I have to choose another card as well, since I chose two. Okay. Okay. Prosperity comes in many forms. Prosperity comes in many forms. As I said from before, I feel like this is definitely internal, but there's this prosperity that is growing within you. Now remember, everything that is going on internally will reflect itself in your outside life. Okay, and then the card is number 1, love. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring true love here to me. But okay, we'll get to that one in a second. But back to the prosperity. There's different types of prosperity. So everything that is going on internally within yourself will be reflecting back at you in your own reality. Okay, and so this is practically your journey in terms of if you've been. Alrighty, so my camera turned off on me, so and once I speak, I have no idea it completely, I don't remember at all. But I was talking, the last thing, when I looked on my video, the last thing I was talking about was prosperity. And, okay, what I wanted to say, well, at least the message that I am getting here is that many of you have, I feel that you have done prosperity work, you know, prosperity in terms of like money, finances, wealth, stuff like that kind of prosperity. Yeah. And now you're sitting there, it's like you've done the planting, you put the seeds in, and now you're waiting for your seeds to start growing. And it's, and you're just sitting there waiting for it, but you have to remember that that seed itself is going through its own internal transformations, its own internal changes. And that is where you are at as well. You are going through these internal transformations and changes, and the universe, your guides, spirit, however way you look at it, your ancestors, they're not sitting there looking at you and wanting to know when you're gonna sprout, because they know you will sprout. They're giving you all the messages, they're giving you everything that you need. They guided you here. So they guided you here. So you're already beginning, you're already in that transformation. Like I said, because the 2 new moons came out as well, like because of the 2 new moons that came out, you're in a state of that manifestation. You're in that transition of that manifestation. However, even the moon, it takes time. It takes time. Now with the love card, like completely left field, to be quite honest. With this love card, I'm feeling compassion. I'm feeling love. I'm feeling children. I'm feeling children. I'm feeling like it's completely left field because I'm feeling family. You know, I'm feeling partnership. Perhaps there was a loss. I feel lost when it comes to that, like hopelessness. It's like, oh, I have so much work to do internally. Like, how am I gonna find this other person? Or how, there's just, I'm just getting that, have compassion. Have compassion for yourself. Be gentle with yourself. That you're doing just fine, that you're not too much. What you're going through is not too much. What you're going through is completely normal. What you're going through right now is something that you need to go through, so that way you can prosper in the way that you want your reality to be, like, reflected back at you. Okay, we got the 6 of Swords. Not too many. 6 of Swords and yeah. That's just the 6 of Swords here coming out is all right. I will take it. The 6 of Swords here that has come out, it just confirms for those that don't know. It confirms that journey. It confirms that inner child journey. It confirms for me, it's, like I said, taking along with you all the pieces of yourself that you sort of neglected behind, because it's like, oh, that version of you was just fine. It was just wounded. So take it with you, heal. But then the other two cards that came out simultaneously together was the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups here. Any sort of worries or fears related to your future or your reality, know that you are putting in the work. You are putting in that work, and it will be reflected back to you. I'm getting that. I'm getting the biblical story of like Noah and the ark, and the fact that it was like a rainbow. It's like a promise. You know, you going through this this flood, your own inner flood. There is a rainbow at the end. Like there is this manifestation. There is this this freedom, this joy, this happiness. For those of you that are worried about love or partnership, there is that as well. There's acceptance, there's joy, but it's you being dedicated to that work. You being dedicated to that work and watching without force, watching those seeds start to manifest itself in your reality in a way that is deserving of, yeah, it's just deserving, period. All right, that's the oracle message that I want to share with you all that are here watching this video. I give thanks to your guides and my guides and your higher selves for coming and clicking on this video and watching it. May you have peace, internal peace. May you tap into that inner joy, that inner child joy. May the parts of you that you had to abandon for whatever reason, no judge, no judgment. I did that too. Whatever parts of you that you had to abandon for whatever reason, may you find them in those corners of your soul and hold their hand and show them love and show them that they are safe, that they are completely safe now, that you will not ever abandon or disrespect or neglect them again. All right, that's what I wish for you. So love and truth, beautiful beings, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Actually, sitting here, I even just forgot to even unlight the candle here, so that way the session is done, because I turned off the camera and then I was it's like nope. All right, that one's done. We're done. All right, now we're done. Now we are done. There we go. All right. Peace.